The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I really like the look of this guy, Foden, who, to me, is a player who has a bit of everything. An eye for goal, quick feet, great vision, and a willingness to take on his defensive duties when required. Although he's probably best deployed out on the right, where his best attacks seem to emanate.
OK, interesting. And it's Lewandowski. And he's played it back. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Hernes. Kimmich. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Gets to show off his quick feet. Foden, and it's Kukçu. Now it's Xabi Alonso, looking to go deep, and he's there to clear it. Seedorf, Kimmich, and they're not going to make any further progress now. Thuram is onto it in a flash.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Rijkaard. Kimmich. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Seedorf. Kimmich. It's Hullet. Bout of... And a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Kamavinga. Long ball looking to counter. Can he get it through? Picked out brilliantly. Shot a goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that has been clubbed away. Seedorf. And it's Kimmich. And here's Haaland. He has Hernes! Foden. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And he's intervened well there. Kimmich. Foden.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Xabi Alonso. Now it's Hazard. Knocks it out wide. Xabi Alonso. Lewandowski. Goes for a shot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Kimmich can see things others simply cannot. Hullet. Hernes. And it's Seedorf. It's Kimmich. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Foden. Foden. Xavi Alonso. Now Foden. And it's Azar. Camavinga. Tries to pass it through. Now there's Thuram! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Aimed beyond the defence. Koundé makes the interception. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, can he get onto this? Foden. Kukçu. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And it's Neymar. Plays a sharp little ball here. Backward it goes. And he shoots! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And here's Hullet, and Hullet! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And the first half is done. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. The midway point of the game.
Jeff, Chiba really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives.
A header! It's there!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Rummenigge clears it away. Hernes. Hazard. Now that looks a decent ball. McTominay can get it clear. Lewandowski showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's a throw. And it's Seedorf. Kimmich. Now Seedorf. Turns back here, probably the best option.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And it's Kimmich. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Neymar, looking for options for movement. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Rummenigge was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Foden. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Thuram is onto it in a flash. Maldini. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. And the score is 1-0. Stood up well to him there. Foden. To Hazard. Decent progress down the left. Rijkaard deals with that comfortably. Hernes. And now the breakaway. Hernes tries making a foray down the right. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? On it! And it's in! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl!
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Turn. Number 19, Hazard. Number 13, Xabi Alonso. Coming on the field, number 20, Bale. Number 5, Ødegaard. Number 16, Rodri. Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Out towards the flank. It's a promising position. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. And it's Ødegaard. Strokes it back. And they can counter here. He's shifting through the gears here. Hernes. Chance, surely! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Seedorf. Kimmich. Hernes. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And that pass just didn't quite work. It's a goal kick. Foden. Played back. And that will be the final act. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. And he can clear it away. Nicked it back promptly. Now, Franco Baresi, still to this day, the ultimate benchmark for anyone of a defensive mindset, Jim.
Well, I'd be hard-pressed to name anybody who got close when it comes to reading the game as well as him. He leads by example, always timing his challenges to perfection and knowing instinctively when to bring the ball out of defence. It's almost like having a defender and a playmaker combined.
Plays the return pass. Pull it. Now it's Seedorf. Mbappe. Neither side especially adventurous early on. And it's Scholes. Vardiol. Hazard picks it up out wide. Haaland. Pull it. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And he's had it nicked away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Azar. Early ball. And he's cut it out. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Lewandowski. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Seedorf. Haaland is onto this. Van Dijk getting this one clear. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Hazard. Seedorf calmly anticipates.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Pull it. Can he? Haaland! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Alexander-Arnold. It's Van Dijk. Azar. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Scholes. Baresi. And Vardiol. Julie. And it's Scholes. And Azar. Scholes. Nice bit of trickery. It's Scholes! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Scholes really showed what he brings to this side there. A fantastic effort, even if the defence seemed half asleep.
Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival and played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Good ball, that too.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Rijkaard. And it's Maldini. And here's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Julie. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Mbappe. Now this could be a chance. Flashes and he gets big. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Neymar. And Mateus. Out to the left it goes. Looking to play him in. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter.
And there's the end of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I have to say, I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
He's having a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Seedorf. Hullet. Now, can they get him away? And that could set him on his way. He's shifting through the game. Mbappe! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, this looks sharp. Just eases him off the ball. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating.
It's Lewandowski! It's there! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
And here's Haaland. Rummenigge! They've done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Now it's Haaland. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Mbappe. Rodri. And it's Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Gets a good foot in there. Haaland. It's Hullet. And it's Neymar. Neymar tries to play it through. Oh, that was vital. Lewandowski.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's picked his way through. Julie driving forwards. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Vardiol. Hazard. And he's forced to go back. Rodri. And it's Scholes. Good ball, good take. Hazard. And the shot! Seedorf gets it away.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Scholes. Has a look and plays it forward. Searching pass he's played there. Pull it. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Lewandowski.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Julie could try cutting inside here. Driving forward. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Chance, surely! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
So here comes a substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
He is through here. He rises! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
And it's Hullet.
Habrá 3 minutos.
Serginho. And the number on the board is 3. And back to the keeper they go. And the keeper takes decisive action. And that's it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. Goes for goal! And that was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Haaland. Haaland. Showing good feet. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Tony Adams, now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told.
Oh, it's a great ball hit. Shoots! They've scored! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Santos finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Kaká, can he get it through? Bebeto receives it in a good position here. Adams cuts it out. Cafu. Santos upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Oh, they could break here. Pull it. Well, that's a dangerous ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Bebeto gets flagged offside. Maldini looking for options for movement. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Messi. Neymar! He scores! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He has found the way through. Maradona hurtling down that right flank. So what can they make of this? Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Adams. It's a loose ball. There's the shot! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Cafu quickly realised that was his only option. It's very fast thinking.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Rijkaard. Cafu making good progress on the right-hand side. Kaká. Now he's got space here. Maradona is flagged offside. Some good persistent defending here. And he gets rid in a hurry. Ball is over the line. Pinches it off him. Maradona. Messi. It's Roberto Carlos. Chooses to go cross-field.
Good switch, that.
And it's Maradona. Rijkaard. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now, can they get him away? And he's had it nicked away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Maradona. Oh, a delicate chip through. Can he get onto this? Beckenbauer goes sliding in. Rijkaard. And it's half-time here. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Everyone, please welcome our players to the field.
And so we're off again. Cafu. And it's Maradona. Maradona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Seedorf.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Spread neatly. Gullit has it in a wide position. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Bebeto. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Kimmich does well to get it back. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He's had a shot! Nicely aimed pass. Oh, that's a fine interception. Rummenigge has found the net here, of course. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Neymar. And he's managed to get free. Flings in across.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Rijkaard, too strong for his opponent there. Seedorf. That's a good ball out wide.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Maldini gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from...
Big chance! Goal! Santos! And the comeback is complete. Santos take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Rummenigge. Hullet. Neymar. And he was quick to react. Messi. And it's Maradona. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Jeff Chiba really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Roberto Carlos made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. And here's Roberto Carlos. That is great defending, so alert. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Haaland. Hernes. And this is Neymar. He's found a way through. Neymar! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Oh, he's bustling through here. And this is Neymar.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their...
Oh, what a mistake! Oh, it's Rummenigge. Takes a shot! And it's in! Again, we are level! What a contest!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Substitution on the field, number 13.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Cafu is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Number 90, Lukaku. Number 21, Ribery. Number 18,
That's been cut out, well played. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Kaká was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that could set him on his way. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Jeff Chiba clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, smashing header! Neymar finds himself offside. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, that looks a good ball through. And he's on his way! And the finish! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Santos are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
We are glad to inform you that today's match day programs are available from stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Kimmich. And it's Hullet. Quality ball. Strokes it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Gabriel tries to clear.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Yamal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. In it comes. And it's a corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Neymar. So we're still where we started right now. Gabriel producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And here's Pedri. And he cuts out the supply. Ball's gone out of play. Ernest. Hullet. Passing is crisp and sharp. Out to the right.
Jeff, Chiba are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yamal.
This is the time you need that pace.
No luck with that dink over the top.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Spread out to the left. Great chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Kimmich plays it short. Half an hour played now. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that has not gone well. And it's Pedri. Yamal. Gives it back. Nicely weighted ball. Maldini. So what can they make of this? Neymar. Haaland might just make this. Hazard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Neymar, very much a man of this moment. Very nicely done. Neymar. There's the delivery. Maldini. And it's Rijkaard. That has been slung wide. Seedorf. Rummenigge. He's tried one! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Kimmich with the short one. Got it! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. So, third corner of the game. Kimmich goes short. Takes a shot! And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we are back underway.
Jeff, Chiba have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Hoeneß. Seedorf. And this is it's Neymar! And he's really put himself on the line here. So their fourth corner of the game. They've played it short. He's in a great position. And a chance! And he's taking no chances there. Out towards the flank. And he's played it back. Rijkaard. And it's Neymar. Alexander-Arnold gets across and deals with it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. So who's he going to be aiming for here? And this is Neymar. Yamal. Now it's Mbappe. He's got away. Mbappe had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Mbappe. So we've reached the hour mark. Looking for options for movement. And he can clear it away. Seedorf. Plays the ball back. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Hoeneß making good progress on the right-hand side. Seedorf. It's Hullet. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Rijkaard. Driving forward. Seedorf. Deftly away. And that's been won straight back. It's Seedorf. And it's Hullet. the breakthrough arrives at last! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now.
Mbappe! It's gone in, and it is an own goal.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
McTominay. Kimmich conjures time and space where few can. It's Hullet. And here's Haaland. Little pass back. Hullet touches it back. And he's forced to go back.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And it's Maldini. And he's chosen to go back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
And he shifted it to the flank. Neymar's cross. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Neymar, good running, strong and purposeful. Real chance! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Eder Militao gets it away. And it's Pedri. Mbappe!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That's a little off target. Now it's Hazard. Guardiola. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's found support out wide. Pedri. Well timed, excellent interception. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination, no complaint. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And the finish!
It's impossible to ignore the genius that is Andrea Pirlo. He plays a deeper midfield role, but his whole game is designed to spray passes forward.
Just one of a kind.
Yeah, these guys now are almost extinct.
Hakimi. Marquinhos. And it's Hakimi. Raul. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Seedorf. Can he get on the end of this? It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. It's a goal kick. Neymar, passing is crisp and sharp. Anything noteworthy? Harness! Hakimi. And it's Conte. There will be a throw-in. First quarter of an hour gone. And it's Hullet. He's gone for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Goes for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught napping! Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. What a throw in. Stood up well to him there. Driving on and making good progress. Kimmich can see things others simply cannot. McTominay gets across to intercept that. And they've got rid. Raul. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cross from Hakimi.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Hernes. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And here's Haaland. Kimmich. It's Seedorf. Kimmich. 15 minutes till half-time. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And reclaimed it in a trice. And here's Neymar. Rummenigge! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Not the most convincing of passes.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Now it's Raul. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. A probing pass. And the pass is intercepted. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Plays a sharp little ball here. Costa Curta. And it's Serginho. Now Pirlo. And it's Drogba. Kimmich. Costa Curta. Neymar. Serginho. And here's Drogba. And it's made its way to him. And he's played it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rummenigge. And he's quick to get it clear again. And the referee brings the first half to a close. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. The midway point of the game.
Jeff Chiba ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Jeff Chiba have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Drogba was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Takes a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. And he can clear it away. Pull it.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Raul. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. And that has been cleared. Tries to play it through. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rummenigge demonstrating his defensive quality there. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Hullet. Rummenigge. Pirlo gets a foot in here.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Raul. Can he get it through? And that's a good ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
They get a throw in. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Well, there's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Neuer is there to clear. Hakimi. He's under a lot of pressure there. And this is Drogba. Closing it. Chance! Hoeneß is there, and he can get that clear. Neymar, and this is... Can he finish? Oh, it's fallen loose again! He's got a goal! And that could well be the winner!
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you ought to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the counter is on. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
And that could set him on his way. Shot a goal! Oh, and that should have been two.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Viene sostituito con il numero 11.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
5 minutes left on the clock.
Jeff Chiba really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Hakimi. The pass has gone astray.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Mateus. Musiala is onto this. Serginho. Could move up a gear here. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's in on goal. Roll! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Lukaku has another go. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. That's that, the end. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to.